Welcome to our free blogging course. In this session number 6, how to do on-page SEO for your blog. In this session, you will learn about how to rank your blog on the top positions in Google search engine with our on-page SEO strategies. If you are new to our channel, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like and share button for the YouTube algorithm. Now let's get started with this practical session of on-page SEO. In this session, we are going to discuss about the concept of how to do keyword research for your blog, how to find the relevant keywords for the blog articles you are planning to write, and also we are going to learn about the concept of how to implement on-page optimization for your blog articles. So this session will be practical oriented, so straightforward. We are going to see the practical strategies of SEO, how to implement SEO in the blog. So let's go ahead and see the first topic, how to do the keyword research. So basic idea here, I will be generally using the concept of Google Keyword Planner tool, which you can just Google search and you will get this particular tool. And after logging into this tool, you will be able to see this particular screen. Now I'm using an account where I have also doing an advertising, so I will be able to see the exact volumes. But when you do it, if you don't have a paid account on Google Ads and you're not doing advertising, you may not be able to see the exact volume. That will be the difference. But apart from it, you can able to find the keyword data from the keyword planner tool. So go ahead and use the option discover new keywords. And here my idea was to write an article about scope of SEO. One of the articles for Pro Educo I'm planning is scope of SEO. So I will write the word scope of SEO. I will write opportunities in SEO, careers in SEO, or SEO future scope. So something like this. And I'm looking for Indian audience, or even I can get audience from all over the world also. So generally I can target anything because this is a .com website and my target will be basically global audience. So I'll go ahead all over the world and click get results. So now look at the keywords which we are getting from the Google system. All right, so there are around 20,000 minimum volume coming up, and max is sometime it's around higher as well, depending on year, month by month basis. So here are the details we have. So the first keyword scope of SEO is search around 170 times all over the world, which is quite low. But because our website will have hundreds of topics, so 170 is not a problem. Next is careers in SEO, 2400, and SEO feature scope is just 40, and opportunities in SEO is 0. And then we have SEO jobs, remote SEO jobs. Remember, we are not really writing about jobs. The purpose of this article which I have written is basically for the purpose of showing what is the scope, what is the different job opportunities, what are the different job titles for the SEO professional. So for that reason, some of these articles I will take. So basically keyword research helps us to find out what people are searching for, what are the keywords people are interested, what are the topics people are looking at. So our article, when we write the article, we can able to focus on those content and intention of the user, because Google today is looking at the intention of the user. Based on that, what is the intent, what is the search intent, it will show even a part of your web page also in the Google ranking. So for that reason, we have to look at SEO factor today, not just keyword repetition, not just to repeat the keyword scope of SEO. Our goal here should be, instead of repetition, we should think about what are the possible terms which users will search, what are the possible terms which users are looking at. According to that, we have to prepare and we have to set up our article. So that's basic idea of the keyword research. Now in future, we also are planning to launch a new program which is free digital marketing course as well. In that, we will have a individual video on keyword research, where for 10 to 15 minutes I'm going to create a new video as well. In future, you can subscribe to our channel so that you can able to come up with that particular topic as well. Now this is the basic idea of keyword research. Now what is the next step we have to do? Once I am set up with the keyword research, the immediate step we have to do on a blog is our on-page optimization. So in a simplistic way, what is on-page optimization is following the guidelines of Google to optimize your website as per the guidelines of Google. So what are the guidelines of Google? What are the things we have to optimize? In general, I would say any page you look at, any website you look at, some basic parameters has to be optimized. Apart from that, there are other parameters as well. technical parameters are there, but minimum parameters, I would say the on-page SEO implementation will require domain name. That's basically already registered, so no need to do anything about it. HTTPS version of the page, whether it's HTTP or not. Site speed improvisation, URL optimization, title tag, meta tags, basically meta description here, heading tags, content keywords, semantic keywords, image optimization, internal linking, footer optimization, social sharing, and rich snippets. Remember, these are the options. These are URL, title. All of these options has to be implemented for every single page. Every single page, these parameters has to be changed. These parameters, most of the time, we will do it for the entire website one time. This is for the entire project, and this option also will be done. Even speed optimization is also done for the entire project. So most of the time, many on-page factors are done directly on the whole website, but some of the factors has to be done for every single page. So I'm now going to show you how we can easily do on-page in few minutes of time. Practically, we can just add the elements, and I'm going to use Yoast SEO for our WordPress implementation. So here, first I will start with URL optimization, then title optimization, and all the aspects practically I'm going to show you. So already I have a website logged in. So this is our website, and this is our blog post already ready. So first I would like to write the title of this page as scope of SEO in, or scope of SEO 2021, because this is new year going to come up. So I'm just going to write the article which should be scope of, or I can also rename this title as what is future scope. I want to use that keyword also, future scope of SEO in 2021, because this article, the idea is we want to show the scope of SEO. Now this is our first title, and mostly it will be H1 also. Now what is the URL we are getting here? So if you notice here, the URL is not as per our rules of SEO. This URL should not have these dates and all. So for this, a very simple setting we have in WordPress, it's a permalink adjustment setting we have to do. So we can just go to settings here and go to the permalinks option. I can leave this page, not a problem. All right, so go to the settings, permalinks, and here I have to just select the post name. The option I have to select here is what? Post name, and click save changes. So what it does is simply, whenever we create the page name, whenever we create the post, automatically the post name will be added as a default title of the URL. I will write the same name. Now see this, and now let's see the permalink. What is permalink recreated as now in this theme? All right, so we have to again change it. Why? Because I personally don't suggest you to add in the URL should have your target keyword, its relevant keyword, that is enough, but don't add the year in the URL, because maybe next year you may change again the article title. So always use the general title only. Don't put year or any specific parameter which you have to change every year, because changing URL is not a recommended practice. It should be always same from the beginning of the article to the whatever the time we are using it. That way we can able to preserve the social links. We can also able to preserve the backlinks, etc., for that given page. So that's a basic title, and we will get the permalink as well. By that time we will just copy the article. So this is the article written by my content writer. Okay, so I can just take this entire article, copy this. All right, so let's see the text format. Are we getting the paragraph tag and all? Okay, this we are getting default tags. That's good, no problem. All right, so here is our article. So first, starting introduction not required. The word introduction is not required anyway, so we'll remove it. So this is our article. Now here is one interesting point. When I'm doing WordPress SEO, when I'm implementing any optimizing any post or a page in WordPress, and we are using Yoast SEO. Now very simple, very straightforward strategy here is, we can able to see at the bottom of the page, one option is provided by Yoast SEO, which will define how well are we doing the SEO optimization. So here is a box, and here we can able to get the overall valuation. So here if you see not available right now, so I can able to implement that and see how well I'm doing the SEO implementation. So go ahead here and first write your key phrase, meaning for what keyword you are trying to optimize this page. So let's say I'm trying to optimize this page for scope of SEO. This is my target keyword. So the moment you do it, now here you will notice your Yoast SEO will tell how is your SEO. Is it okay? Is it good? Our goal is to make it good. So how it will become good is based on the content which we write, based on the optimization of this article, like title, meta description, each and every parameter when we implement properly, then automatically this will become okay. And also for every parameter, Yoast SEO will give us the analysis here. That is what you are missing, what you have did, what you have not did, we get the option. The first I would like to start with the option of optimizing our article. So first we will see the H1 is what is scope, future scope of SEO in 2021. So title tag, this is a heading. Now I want to change the URL of this page. So as I said already, don't use irrelevant words and also try to focus only on the specific topic. So here you see scope of SEO. That's it. I just want to keep this article as scope of SEO because that's my main keyword and I'm also focusing on that one particular word, and all letters should be small. That's a URL optimization in simple terms. And as I said, we don't need to write the year or month or date. It's just the article. That's one thing finished. Now I want to see the title tag, because if you notice here, we have the option of title tag here. So URL is simple. Now title tag. So how should we write a title tag? As per basic guidelines, title tag should be under 60 characters. All right. So scroll to the bottom of the page here and just go to the default title. Remove this and always try to use your focus keyword before in the title. After that, you can use the relevant semantic keywords. So I will say here future scope of SEO. The word SEO I'm repeating here, scope of SEO, but remember the same word is not doesn't need to be repeated in content. We can use alternative words like careers, opportunities, etc. Semantic keywords also we can use. Future scope of SEO in 2021. Now if you remember, when we are doing research, we have seen that there were certain keywords which people were searching, like careers in SEO, as well as job opportunities in SEO, jobs in SEO, other aspects. So future scope of SEO in 2021 hyphen SEO, careers and jobs. All right. And generally it is a recommended idea to end your title with your brand name. So proeduco.com. It's not yet launched. We are, once we get around 25 to 30 articles, we are going to launch the website after that time. So you see our simple title is future scope of SEO in 2021, SEO, careers and jobs, proeduco.com. This is a very simple process of our title tag optimization. So simply title, what we require is the main keyword and some semantic keywords and relevancy to that particular topic. Now the next property is our meta description. So go ahead in meta description. Right. So I can just write. I'm just writing because this is just without any editing. I'm just writing for your explanation. So scope of SEO is still the most popular strategy to generate quality traffic. Scope of SEO is very high for professionals across the globe. Okay. Learn about SEO, careers and opportunities. But actually we are exceeding the limit. The description limit is basically 155 characters is a Google limit. It can even sometimes go higher than that. All right, this is fine. So we have written the option, but here one thing I have tried to repeat is the main keyword one time. In title and description in keyword, we will try to use that keyword so it can be highlighted for the consumer. And also at the same time, if you notice here, this also is getting automatically adjusted. And now internal links and all we will add. That's not a problem. Meta description has increased by 155. Achha, exact match of your focus keyword appears in the SEO title, but not at the beginning. Okay, so what it's trying to say is we have our this word future scope is there, so that's why Yoast SEO is asking us to remove this word. But fine, the word future scope is okay. If you remove this option, what happened? It will be even that is that negative aspect has been gone. So sometimes we have to do a light adjustment, but I will say personally, future scope is a good idea. It's not a bad thing to add there because it's already under limit. This one I can try to. Okay, so that's also green and one keyword is repeated. Now come back to your article. Now we have to implement the H1, H2 elements. So we have added the H1 tag. This is the default H1 tag. Now let's see in content first paragraph also we must have one of our target keyword. So that's what, if you notice this options here in here. So key phrase, your key phrase or its synonyms do not appear in first paragraph. Make sure the topic is clear immediately. So the idea is to add the SEO, scope of SEO. Okay, a search engine is basically about getting the top traffic, top ranking on Google search results. All right, organizations optimize the website order. All right. Higher demand for quality SEO professionals. All right. SEO is not just adding new content, but also optimizing keywords. Yes, optimizing the keywords in content and building authoritative backlinks and waiting for the results. All right. Due to the continually evolving nature of Google algorithm, SEO becomes more and more complicated and requires specialists, preferably professionals who have pursued a digital marketing course and one who have worked on SEO projects. All right. I'll just take it this in two lines. Okay, paragraph 1 and paragraph 2. So even that condition is completed. Now SEO industry statistics, I will make this as a relevant keyword as H2 so that the customers can read all the options. And I have some statistics and the options. Skills required for SEO job. Again, this one also will take it as H2 and all the skills and all the stuff is there. That's fine. Job titles and salary range for SEO. Okay, I will write like this: SEO job titles and salary info, because there is a probability that when we are optimizing this article, it's highly probable that we can able to rank for this keywords also, like SEO job titles. If someone search, there is a possibility. Again, see, for each job I have certain points and certain information related to each of these users. And this is the Indian salary range we are writing. All right, these are the, okay, I can do one thing. Let's take it through history because they are all important topics only. So history I will take. It's not exact match keyword, but it's relevant to SEO. That is fair enough, because that is the job of our article. We want to showcase what are the different opportunities we have for this topic. H1, H2, H3 we use in general, and if required, I will use some picture also. Yeah. Okay. This is the idea. And SEO jobs in India. Again, this is a very relevant keyword. It can be very valuable for us. You can use this, the paragraph, right? So these are the options we have selected for our content optimization. But here, as I said already, I have to even optimize for the given keyword and also relevant keywords and semantic keywords to have much better results. Okay, and here I can add a category. It's an SEO topic, so SEO category. Tags also I can write SEO, scope of SEO. All right. And if I want, I can also upload a featured image, which is an image which I may create in Canva or any software. I can use that option as an image. And when I'm uploading this image, I have to work on the image optimization concept. So let's say select image. Achha, one more important thing is always remember whenever we are optimizing the images, it is essential to decrease the size of those images as well using tiny png or any other software. This will be helpful for loading speed of the website. So I can upload all of these images. Because the size is bit higher side, so we can do this. At see here almost 40%, 60%, very huge decrease in the size. Image will be same, no problem at all, but it will provide a lot of value for our loading speed. So always remember to optimize. All right, so just click here, and this is our minified images. No quality loss, but the same images. So here I will make it as scope of SEO. Basically, I can rename as per our requirement, but I'm just using it as scope of SEO, which I will add as a featured image. Select scope of SEO, minified, yes. All right, and also I will write a alt tag. Alt tag will be scope of SEO. Scope of SEO. But basically here, image search may not be that much useful. Image search will be useful when we are working on other elements, other aspects like image-based websites. It will be very helpful. Now you look at the overall option. I will say save draft. Now even we have to work on internal links, but unfortunately we don't have any other pages now to give an internal link. This is the first article. All right, anything so we have to change further? Yeah, internal linking, keyword phrase density. Key phrase was found only one time, that's less than the recommended minimum of 6 times per text of this length. Okay, so this is basic density, but even without density also we can rank in today's SEO world, right? Because Google is smarter than previous, so they can easily know that our content is about scope of SEO. But if required, here and there we can use that alternatively, that keyword as well. So let's see. Okay, what I'm trying to do is I'm just adding one extra word, the word scope of, so that I can able to use the repetition for that. In the other sense, the scope of SEO manager. So the word SEO will always come, that's for sure. All right, something like this. Now we will not over repeat it. Depending on our project, we can able to repeat the options. All right, so this is a simplest way we can work. And now the SEO score already turned to good. And also let's see further, any other parameters we can add. Yes, internal links is not there, so let's add an internal link. So I don't actually, we don't have our website completed here. Okay, I will do one thing. I want to give a link to homepage, our team at all right, so pro educate is our name. I will add it to dictionary. So opportunities done, and that's the page. Now we are getting the option of good, and look at the options here. So analysis, I think it should be getting maximum everything. Okay, I have to do one internal linking as I said. So this should be home page link, because still it's under construction. That's why we have this option. I will link it to home page. All right, so this is the internal link added, but generally we will add to other topics also, but as of now we don't have many pages. That's why we worked in this option. If you see SEO, everything has been implemented. Key phrase in the title, exact match, but not in the beginning, so they want me to change this. Scope of SEO, and now you will notice it's 100% completed. 14 out of 14 points has been added perfectly. But see, it doesn't mean that we will rank immediately. This is how the on page has to be delivered, which is all the pages must be get into the rating of good. And see, apart from it, speed optimization is also a part of it. Then our image snippets, if you want to use, then you can also use the option of Yoshi sharing. There is all extra options to our page, but general idea is this is how we can do the on page optimization of a simple blog in WordPress. And once we launch it, there is a most probable chances that this article will rank very quickly as well. So I'll just do some adjustments as well. All right, so this is a simplistic way of how we can optimize, and let's see the preview of the article which we have just wrote, and we have optimized for SEO as well. All right, so this is what is feature scope of SEO in 2020. I think feature image is not shown. That's fine, but this we can optimize. We can make it much better by changing the proper structuring. It's just a dummy direct article. I hope you are clear. Already showing and all that is already there, so I don't want to change it. So this is a simplest way which to get with your 100% rating on this option. Still, this website is under construction, so we are still working on this, and very soon we will launch this website. So I hope you understood how to implement on-page optimization in a simple way for a WordPress blog and get the good rating, the best rating possible. And from here, we can able to next work on the link building process and able to work to get the ranking of this particular project. So if you have enjoyed this session, please hit the like button and comment and ask questions here in the comment section, and as well as subscribe to our channel. Our goal is to reach to 1 lakh subscribers, and with your support, with your help only, I can able to reach 1 lakh subscribers and create more quality videos. And as already said in the beginning, that we are going to launch a completely free course in Hindi, as well as we are starting a new channel separately for English as well, where we will also have free videos for our YouTube audience in English as well, and also in Telugu language we are launching a new channel. So we want your support, friends, and you have to help us in growing our channel so we can put more and more quality content. Thank you very much.